Hi, I'm Celeste and welcome to Find Your Purple. It's a video every day for the month of April, and today is Wednesday and I'm heading off to a networking meeting. I thought rather than take a chance of missing today, I'd go ahead and video this morning before I left. And the networking meeting is a perfect example of something that relates to the Bible. Now, this networking meeting we started 8 or 10 years ago, so it's been a long time. It's a group of local business people who meet on every Wednesday morning, except during holidays, to talk about their businesses, talk about referring to each other. The idea was growing each other's business and getting to know each other, and gotten to know the people in a social environment as well as a work environment, and really have built relationships with them. And those relationships have taken time to build. And now with any networking group, the people have changed in some. Sometimes we were up to 40, sometimes it was 20. We've had the core people for years, but some come and go. And the reason some do, sometimes they have just a change in schedule. Their life gets too busy, or their business gets successful enough that they don't feel they need the networking meeting, or they don't want to take time for it because they could be doing other things, including sleeping in. Or they just don't feel they got the immediate response they wanted. They wanted to join the meeting and then get referrals right away. And in the business of referring, to me, when I give a referral, I've got to trust that that person has the same ideas, work ethics, customer orientation that I do. So it takes time for me to build up that trust before I'm willing to give referrals. But it's a giver's gain philosophy. You know, if you're going to gain, you need to give, and you need to get to know each other. So it's a sower and the seed. It's very biblical when you come right down to it. And the thing is, I've spent more of my life building that network, getting to know them, getting to know so I could trust them and refer them. And that's kind of what God is wanting me to do in my relationship with Him. Not just once a week, but to get with a group and talk about Him, get to know Him, study Him, build a relationship with Him so that I can trust Him and so that He can trust me. I think so many people in this prosperity gospel kind of movement kind of use God as in Aladdin's lamp. Okay, I believe in God, and now I'm ready, and I want this, 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 and this. And I do believe God will give you what you want, assuming it's in the order of His will, but He's not going to just give it to you without some sort of relationship being built. And so I think, like in the referral group, people come in, they feel they need an immediate response. Okay, I've come to 3 meetings, I haven't gotten any referrals, it's not worth it, it's not working, and they'll drop it, which isn't the type of people you want ongoing anyway. But I think that's how people are with God. You know, it's like, okay, I've been to church a few times, I said I believe, now that I believe, why isn't everything coming my way? And I heard a story from a pastor on a sermon to me now that, and I don't know if it was really true or not, but sometimes the way people are acting, it very well might be true. But there was a man, he was a recent believer, and I don't know how many months, but he was a farmer and he didn't do all of his farming. So 3 weeks before normal harvest, he borrowed $500,000 for seed, and he planted the seed and expected it to come up supernaturally because he was now a believer and he had been out ministering, I guess, or proclaiming his faith, that kind of thing. So he felt God owed him this. And when the seeds didn't come up, he went to his pastor and just felt God betrayed him. How could God let this happen? He put $500,000 into this, and he read the Bible, and it says, "Ask and you will receive." And and the pastor was trying to explain to him, you gotta take some responsibility for this. Yes, God could have made that happen if He had really wanted to, but we need to do our part, and we need to build a relationship with Him. I thought I would toss it out there that if we put as much time into building our relationship with God as we do building our relationship with our clients and with other business people and with service providers, our relationship with God could be really pretty good one. We just tend to put him on the back burner. We kind of fall back and quit talking to God sometimes when we get too busy with our lives and our careers, or when we get too successful. We don't need him anymore. Suddenly we were calling for him when we were in need, but now that we're okay, we kind of forget about him. We put him on the back burner again. Or we're disappointed that here we said we believed and he didn't deliver as we thought he should. So it's just food for thought, as in everything else I'm tossing out this month. But it really dawned on me. I go to these meetings without fail, and I've got to give God that same importance and priority in my life. That's it for today. As always, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's start sharing. Until next time, bye-bye.